Hey, Miguel Dorati back here on the CRP, and we are going to look at the odds for July 20th, Fox pay-per-view, Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. You got Pacquiao defending his WBA Super World welterweight title. The title's at 147 pounds. He's obviously the iconic one here, 61-7-2 overall. Thurman, 29-0 heading into this fight. Thurman, an interesting character. Held several world titles at 147 pounds and sort of fell by the wayside. He fought Danny Garcia and won a split decision in March of 2017. And the bottom line there is that, you know, with a split decision, it was a tight fight. And then he proceeded to take the rest of 2017 off and the rest of 2018 off. We didn't see him until January of this year, again, against Josecito Lopez. And, you know, obviously he was stripped of his world titles. He had the WBA world title and the WBC's world title at 147 pounds after the Garcia win. You know, you go on the shelf over 18 months, close to 2 years, and you come back, you got no belts. He won a majority decision over Josecito Lopez. A lot of people thinking, you know, what do we got in Keith Thurman? Was that ring rust? What was that we saw against Lopez? Meanwhile, Pacquiao has looked terrific in his last couple of outings. What does that mean? The books have odds for this fight already, and the bottom line is that you're looking at Manny Pacquiao at -105, and you're looking at Keith Thurman at +105. I'm sorry, -125. So what we're looking at is a very tight fight. I thought that Pacquiao might open as the favorite, and that's not particularly the case here. And I'm a little bit surprised. I thought the name value would go down here. Thurman, you know, would take precedence here. Thurman here, maybe getting a little bit of respect for his world titles and his undefeated, you know, record. The bottom line is these odds may change, but it's open. Thurman -125, Manny Pacquiao +105 to correct Pacquiao, a slight underdog. Thurman favored at -125. I'm Miguel Dorati. It will be an interesting fight. Now, the winner here has, you know, it's still viewed as the top guys in the division are Thurman, and then you've got Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., the guys that have the other two belts, right? And the bottom line is you know, Thurman was in that conversation before he took the 18 months off, you know, plus months off, and here he no longer is. He's getting Pacquiao. Pacquiao probably seeing him among those guys as the most vulnerable, especially after the Josecito Lopez fight. And again, a 29-0 scalp will look great on Pacquiao's record. So we'll see how it goes. Thurman has other ideas. Thurman needs a win to bounce back and get himself talking. You know, he'll have a world title belt at that point, and then he'll be back in the talk among the elite guys at 147. Right now, he slipped back a little bit, and I think he feels that. So we'll see what happens on July 20th. It should be an interesting card. We will see it on Fox pay-per-view. Again, the pay-per-view bugaboo is another thing that we'll talk about perhaps on one of the long podcasts. And the bottom line is Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, a big draw on pay-per-view. But with so many other outlets, will they draw a huge amount for this fight? It will be interesting to see as we get it on Fox pay-per-view. I'm Miguel Dorati for the CRP. Keith Thurman opens a slight favorite against Manny Pacquiao.